like
Careful,
to,
it might be hot.
Oh, maybe I'll just...
Yeah. You want?
I'm the interviewer.
You're the interviewer.
My daughter was going to do it, but she's...
So can you like get underneath the lights here?
She was
So
going to do it,
Here?
she's disappeared.
yeah, and
She
just tell her, just tell her
Ileana took
with the
off
job that
shopping.
I don't want you standing in front of the mic, a little bit away. Yeah, and just tell her, the job that she did. Just talk about it a little bit.
Yeah. Was it different for you to record in the studio a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Great first experience. It was very interesting.
Well,
Very-
what's hard is to create the mood
right.
and then jump in and do the mood again.
Yes.
I mean that's what's hard about it. But,
Yes.
So it's this way you get used to punching in and punching out. But it sounds great, and
Thank you.
the translation seems to carry over into Spanish.
Thank
And
you
I'm
very
probably
much.
going to intermix Spanish words, and then maybe in the chorus have the choir come in. I'm not
Right,
quite sure how I'm going to do
right.
it, but I want to at least have as many options as I can.
Definitely.
So,
Thank
but
you.
I thought you did a great job.
Thank you
Yeah.
for the opportunity. It was great to have this first experience with you. You directed me. Oh my God,
No, it's perfect.
really
Good job.
well. I took your direction, and it was awesome.
Excellent.
Great
Well, thank-
experience.
thank
I felt
you so
more
much.
comfortable as the time went by.
Yeah. So it's comfort
As
is a
you
huge part
guided
of it.
me. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Thank
Excellent.
you.
Thank you very
Pleasure.
much. Okay. Yeah.
to do this kind of...
Right.
Okay, so fire away. You got your questions, or are you just going to ask?
Alden ran off with the questions. The
Okay, so
kids went
just
shopping.
take it away.
Are you filming?
Yeah, I'm filming, rolling.
This is Jim Papoulis, Foundation for Small Voices, co-founder and composer-conductor of... I don't know what I'm saying. I
Well,
hope you
just
can
ask him,
answer
Jim. Just look at Ghia. Just tell us who you are and what you do.
Okay, well, my name is Jim Papoulis. I'm a composer and a conductor based in New York, and I co-founded the Foundation for Small Voices, which is an organization that empowers youth and humanity through music in various different ways.
And how did you happen to create the song "We Will Lift You Up" as a Haiti relief song?
Well, originally I got a call from the people at for the Haiti Relief CNN people, and they were doing this big fundraiser in New York. They were doing a fundraiser in New York, and they said, "Can you have a song?" So I put it together real quickly, and we did it with the Young People's Chorus, and we performed it, and then the song sort of started evolving into a humanitarian relief in general effort, I suppose, because there seemed to be a lot of things going on, and music to me, is a very easy way to touch people immediately, and so.
Now, why do you think it is that music is such a great catalyst?
Well, first of all, it's kind of universal. I mean, in the sense, obviously, everyone has music in the world, and I think that the idea of doing one song in many different languages with many different choirs and people from all over the world is sort of a link. It just kind of links everyone immediately, which is sort of an amazing way for me to do it. And that's what I do. So I don't know how else I can do it.
So the corporate sponsors who have come on board to support the Haiti relief effort with "We Will Lift You Up" have a great deal to gain by participating in this effort. And where do you see it going in relation to the corporate sponsors, and what benefit they'll get out of it in the long run?
Well, I mean, if we get enough people involved, it can be a very universal idea, in the sense of "we will lift you up" in many different languages. And I think that in order to do that, you need to have some companies that are involved with philanthropic ideals and that sort of closely parallel with what we're doing. And that's the best way to do it. I can do it musically, I can do it with choirs from all over the world, but it's nice to have companies that might want to tie into that sort of a concept.
Jim, I know you're looking at her and keep looking at her. What does "We Will Lift You Up," what does it offer humanity?
The phrase "we will lift you up," to me, came from when I was looking at what was going on in Haiti, and it seemed like, I mean, to me, hope is a huge element of life. And people, underprivileged people who are involved in disasters, they seem to not have any hope. So they need something to help carry them, to lift them up. So it just seemed like a natural title.
Well, and it translates so well into every language.
Yeah, well, so far.
And with We Will Lift You Up as a springboard, where do you see it going for future initiatives and in relation to Foundation for Small Voices?
Well, with the foundation, I mean, we do lots of projects all over the world. So obviously, if we do it in all these, we're doing it in these many different languages to be able to perform it with choirs in various different countries, to start different projects in these other cities, to maybe do some concerts and projects in cities that have had a natural disaster. It seems like a natural marriage there.
Now, the World Affairs Council has expressed an interest in having a tour with We Will Lift You Up at each of the different World Affairs Council branches.
Mm-hmm.
And that, you know, where do you, how do you see a tour taking shape? How do you see the presentation of it taking place with local children's choirs, or keeping the same band of artists together as it goes about?
Well, I mean, there's children's choirs in every single city and town throughout the entire world. So it's fortunately, through my work with writing music, I can tap into basically any choir in the world. So I can go to Dallas or Afghanistan or Moscow or wherever, and there's just an immediate exposure there with people that I maybe have I've worked with, or that it's just so easy to immediately bring people together in a town.
So for corporate sponsors, it's a very cost-effective way for them to get their logo out there.
Of course, and it's also, it ties them in with a sort of a good message and a good humanitarian ideal, which is what most companies, or hopefully many companies, will want to be involved with.
Great. And you have other songs lined up after this for the similar cause? Or
yeah, I mean,
other
I've written, I mean, every session I come into, I get inspired, so yeah, there's plenty of material.
All right.
Cool.